1932 Ford 3-window coupe. Price: $45,000. Location: Leominster, Massachusetts. If you're looking for a classic hot rod with serious power, premium comfort, and an unmistakable presence, this 1932 Ford 3-window coupe is one you don't want to overlook. This beautifully built Ford combines the legendary styling of a 1932 3-window coupe with a custom chassis and a powerful GM big block engine under the hood. That big block power is paired with a 4-speed Muncie manual transmission, giving this coupe a much more engaging driving experience and putting you directly in control of the performance. Out back, the car features a Ford 9-inch rear end with coilover suspension, providing a strong and proven foundation for handling the power. Braking is handled by front disc brakes and rear drum brakes, giving this hot rod dependable stopping power. But this Ford isn't just about performance. It's also built with comfort in mind. Inside you'll find a leather interior, giving the cabin a refined and upscale feel. And for cruising in different seasons, it comes equipped with both heat and air conditioning. The car also features power windows, adding modern convenience to a body style that dates back to the golden age of American hot rodding. The combination is what makes this coupe so appealing: classic 1932 Ford proportions, a custom chassis, big block muscle, a manual transmission, and modern comfort features, all brought together in one very well-built package. This is the kind of hot rod that can command attention at a car show but still give you the comfort and equipment to enjoy a long weekend cruise. The seller may also consider a trade of equal or greater value, opening the door for another enthusiast to make a deal. If you're searching for a well-built 1932 Ford coupe with big block power and the right mix of performance and comfort, this one is ready to make a statement. 1939 Ford Coupe. Price: $54,900. Location: Dallas, Texas. Here's a 1939 Ford Coupe that delivers classic American styling with the right blend of V8 power, comfort, and modern upgrades. Under the hood is a 283 cubic inch small block V8, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and column shifter, sending power to a 10-bolt rear end. The engine is equipped with an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and intake, chrome valve covers, and an electric cooling fan, while dual exhaust gives this Ford the sound and character you expect from a classic V8. The exterior is finished in a distinctive battleship gray, with an all-steel body except for the rear fiberglass fenders. The classic look is completed with 15-inch painted wheels, beauty rings, and Coker Classic wide white wall tires. But underneath the vintage appearance, this Ford has plenty of modern hardware. It features front disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, tubular upper and lower control arms, and an aftermarket vintage Air AC system, giving you improved handling, stopping power, and comfort on the road. Step inside and you'll find a classic black and white bench seat interior, complemented by VDO white face gauges, a chrome tilt steering column, and a half-wrap steering wheel. The details continue with capped wipers, dual chrome exterior mirrors, and a finished trunk compartment, giving the car a clean and complete presentation from front to back. This is a classic coupe that looks right, sounds right, and has the upgrades to make cruising more enjoyable. Shipping nationwide is available, and financing options are also offered. If you're searching for a 1939 Ford Coupe with timeless looks, V8 power, and modern drivability, this one is ready to make a statement wherever it goes. 1930 International AW2 Truck. Price: $14,000. Location: Whitehall, Maryland. If you're looking for a rare piece of American truck history that you don't see every day, take a close look at this 1930 International AW2 truck. This vintage International is in good overall condition and offers something you simply can't find in every classic car listing: rarity and authentic character. Under the hood, this AW2 is equipped with the desirable 6-speed transmission, and according to the seller, the truck runs good. The engine has had some repairs to the block and cylinder head at some point during its nearly 90-year history, but importantly, those repairs do not affect its current operation. The truck also has tires in decent condition, although there is some cracking that a potential buyer should be aware of. One of the biggest advantages here is the body. The seller reports hardly any rust, if any at all, which is a major plus when you're talking about a truck from 1930. And then there are the details that make this International truly special. Along the side of the truck are the original style 3 roadside kerosene safety lamps, a distinctive feature that adds incredible period character and makes this truck stand out from the crowd. This isn't a modern reproduction trying to look old. It's a genuine 1930 International AW2, carrying the kind of history and personality that only comes with age. Imagine this truck at a local classic car gathering or vintage truck show. Its unusual design and rarity are almost guaranteed to spark conversations and attract curious looks. Whether you're a collector of vintage commercial vehicles, an international enthusiast, or simply someone who wants a classic that nobody else in the neighborhood has, this truck deserves a serious look. Rare, authentic, and nearly rust-free, this 1930 International AW2 is a piece of American history waiting for its next chapter. 2011 Ford Factory 533 Roadster. Price: $45,000. Location: East Providence, Rhode Island. If you're looking for a clean, powerful, and road-ready hot rod with classic 1933 styling and modern drivability, this Factory 533 Roadster deserves a serious look. This is a Factory 533 Gen 1, finished in a striking Mini Cooper orange with a clean black interior. It carries a Massachusetts 2011 replica title, giving you important documentation for this professionally built replica. Under the hood is a Ford 302 V8 producing around 300 horsepower, equipped with a 650 CFM Holley carburetor. That power is sent through a Ford AOD automatic transmission and into an 8.8-inch Posey rear end with 3.27 gears. The combination makes this Roadster more than just a showpiece. It's built to be driven with the kind of performance and drivability that makes long cruises and weekend adventures even more enjoyable. The suspension is equipped with Koni coilovers and a 4-link rear setup, giving the car a strong performance-oriented foundation. Up front you'll find 4-wheel disc brakes, power brakes and power steering, providing modern control and confidence behind the wheel. The stance is finished with Riddler wheels, measuring 17 by 8 inches in front and an impressive 18 by 10 inches in the rear. The result is an aggressive, planted look that perfectly complements the classic Roadster body. Inside, the black interior keeps the cabin clean and understated, while an itted steering column adds another quality touch to the build. And there's even more versatility built into this Roadster. The hardtop is removable, while the windshield can slide in, allowing you to transform the car for a more open and exciting driving experience. According to the seller, this is a very clean, low-mileage Factory 5 that's ready to go anywhere. No unfinished project sitting in the garage. This is a Roadster built to be enjoyed. Whether you want to cruise the streets, attend local car shows, or simply enjoy the final days of summer and the beautiful fall season, this Factory 5 has the attitude and performance to make every drive memorable. At $45,000 you're looking at a Roadster with 302 V8 power, AOD automatic transmission, Posey rear end, coilover suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, power steering, and a removable hardtop. If you want a classic 1933-inspired Roadster with modern performance and low-mileage appeal, this Factory 533 is ready to hit the road and turn heads wherever it goes. 1924 Ford C-Cab Custom. Price: $39,995 OBO. Location: Minneapolis, Minnesota. Looking for something truly unique? This 1924 Ford C-Cab Custom is not your ordinary classic. It's a head-turning hot rod built to stand out wherever it goes. Well-maintained and always garage-stored, this C-Cab combines unmistakable vintage styling with serious V8 power. Under the hood is a built 350 Ci V8, bored .060 over and fitted with aluminum heads, an Offenhauser aluminum crossram intake, and dual 4-barrel Edelbrock 650 CFM carburetors. That power is sent through a 700R4 4-speed automatic transmission with 4th-gear lockout, paired with a 10-bolt rear axle featuring Posey traction and a 3.73 gear ratio. But the performance upgrades don't stop there. This Ford features power 4-wheel disc brakes, drilled and slotted rotors, rear 4-piston calipers, adjustable coilover shocks, rack and pinion steering, a Mustang 2 front end, tubular control arms and Corvette rear suspension. Cooling and reliability are also well addressed with an aluminum radiator, electric cooling fan, high-flow electric water pump, and high-torque mini starter. Inside you'll find custom bucket seats, a dolphin gauge cluster, aftermarket steering wheel, CD player, itted tilt steering column, and an updated Ron Francis wiring harness. The truck rolls on Kragar wheels, while all the doors feature manual operation along with electric poppers for added convenience. And here's the best part. This is a get-in-and-drive hot rod that's ready to cruise, hit the car shows, and draw a crowd with its unmistakable C-Cab design. Extra parts are included with the sale, along with a clean and clear title. If you want a classic Ford that's rare, powerful, and impossible to ignore, this 1924 C-Cab Custom could be the one you've been waiting for. 1929 Ford model A Rumble Seat Coupe. Price: $21,995. Location: Nashville, Tennessee. Here's a rare opportunity to own a true piece of American automotive history, the 1929 Ford model A Rumble Seat Coupe. This isn't just another Model A. It's a rare survivor that has remained in Middle Tennessee since new, and remarkably, it has had only 4 owners throughout its life. Under the hood is the classic 201 cubic inch flathead inline-4, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. It delivers the simple, authentic driving experience that made early Ford automobiles so iconic. The real attraction here is the originality and history. Finding a Model A that has survived for nearly a century while staying in the same region and changing hands only 4 times is becoming increasingly difficult. And then there's the rumble seat, one of the most recognizable features of this era. It gives this coupe that unmistakable pre-war character and makes every drive feel like a step back in time. Inside, the car features a cloth interior, maintaining the classic feel of this historic Ford. This Model A isn't about excessive modifications or modern upgrades. It's about authenticity, history, and the charm of an original-era Ford. Whether you're a serious collector, a Model A enthusiast, or simply looking for a unique vintage automobile with a story to tell, this survivor deserves your attention. With only 4 owners since new, a classic flathead 4-cylinder, 3-speed manual transmission, and its long history in Middle Tennessee, this is the kind of Ford that's getting harder to find. A rare survivor. A true American classic. And a piece of history ready for its next chapter. 1935 Chevrolet Master Sedan. Price: $39,500. Location: Newport, North Carolina. If you're looking for a classic Chevrolet with aggressive custom styling, V8 power, and modern upgrades, this 1935 Chevrolet Master Sedan deserves your attention. This is a 2-door chopped-top Master Sedan, built to make a statement. The chopped roof gives it a lower, more aggressive profile, while the fiberglass fenders and running boards complete its unmistakable hot rod appearance. Underneath, this Chevy features an aftermarket chassis with coilover shocks, giving the car a strong foundation for cruising and performance. Power comes from a 350 V8, paired with a 350 automatic transmission equipped with a shift kit. The engine is fitted with an Edelbrock carburetor and electronic ignition, while an electric cooling fan helps keep temperatures under control. The car has also received a long list of recent upgrades and maintenance. You'll find new spark plugs, starter, AGM battery, thermostat, alternator, aluminum radiator, and fresh oil and filter. Stopping and handling are also well addressed, with a dual brake master cylinder and power rack and pinion steering. The exterior features an older paint job, but the overall custom appearance is enhanced by tinted windows, power windows on the doors, new BF Goodrich tires, and new Race Star wheels with fresh lug nuts. Extra wheels and tires are also included with the sale. Inside you get a tilt steering wheel and USB port, adding a little modern convenience to this classic hot rod. For comfort, the car has air conditioning that currently needs charging, along with good heat. The exhaust system has also been upgraded with new dual exhaust tips, giving the 350 V8 an appropriately aggressive finish. This is the kind of classic that doesn't try to hide its custom personality. The chopped roof, V8 power, modern steering, coilover suspension, and bold wheels give this Chevrolet serious street presence. If you want a distinctive 1930s Chevy that stands low, looks aggressive, and packs V8 power, this Master Sedan is ready to turn heads wherever it goes. 1953 Chevrolet 3100. Price: $56,500 OBO. Location: Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you're looking for a classic pickup that delivers timeless American style with modern performance, this 1953 Chevrolet 3100 deserves a serious look. This beautiful Chevy is fresh from a frame-off restoration and comes out of a small private collection. It has been meticulously maintained, always stored in a temperature-controlled environment, and has covered just 879 miles since the build was completed. Under the hood, you'll find a Crate 350 V8, equipped with an Edelbrock aluminum intake and a Holley 4-barrel carburetor. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission and a 10-bolt rear axle, giving this classic pickup the power and drivability you want. And this truck isn't just about looks. It comes equipped with power steering, power front disc brakes, vintage air that blows cold, long tube headers, dual exhaust, an IDIT tilt steering column, Grant steering wheel, aftermarket gauges, Bluetooth audio and Riddler wheels. Walk around the exterior and you'll find a truck that presents extremely well. The body panels are clean, the lines and gaps are right, and the glass and brightwork are all in good condition. Inside, the cabin continues to impress. The seats, dashboard, door panels, headliner, sun visors, and carpet are all in excellent condition and ready to be enjoyed. Even underneath, this Chevy remains solid and clean, with no rot, soft spots, patches, or areas of concern. All the important features are working properly, including the lights, turn signals, gauges, wipers, and radio. This is a fresh, turnkey classic truck, one you can take to a car show on Saturday and enjoy on the open road Sunday. With its iconic 1950s styling, powerful V8, modern upgrades, and extremely low mileage since restoration, this Chevrolet 3100 is a classic that's ready for its next owner. If you've been searching for a beautifully restored Chevy 3100 that's ready to drive, this one is absolutely worth a closer look. 1950 Hudson Pacemaker. Price, $13,000 US. Location, Delphos, Ohio. If you're searching for an affordable piece of American automotive history with plenty of character, take a look at this 1950 Hudson Pacemaker. This classic Hudson has a body that presents in great overall shape, with only a couple of small dents. The largest is located above the left front headlight. There are also a few areas where the paint is beginning to flake, but overall, this is a solid vintage car with plenty of potential. The car has already been converted to a 12-volt electrical system, and the lights and turn signals are working. Several important mechanical components have also been addressed, including a new master brake cylinder and rebuilt brake cylinders where needed. The car also comes with a major upgrade that you'll appreciate immediately: brand new white wall tires valued at $1,500. It also has a new battery, generator, starter, and hood latch. Inside, the original seats and door panels have been reupholstered, while the original material remains underneath and is reportedly in great condition. That gives the next owner a great starting point for preserving or further restoring the interior. The windshield wipers and gas gauge are not currently working, and the car needs a new thermostat installed. The clutch needs some adjustment but does work, while the brakes also need adjustment. The car pulls slightly to the left, and the radio is not working. For the right buyer, however, that could be part of the appeal. This is a classic that you can come see, inspect, and drive, while taking on the remaining work at your own pace. The 1950 Hudson Pacemaker has a distinctive look and a character you simply don't get from modern cars. If you're looking for a classic that you can enjoy now while continuing to improve over time, this Hudson Pacemaker is definitely worth checking out. 1925 Ford T-Bucket. Price, $28,995 US. Location, Fort Worth, Texas. If you're looking for a hot rod that delivers big attitude, serious power, and pure driving fun, take a look at this 1925 Ford T-Bucket. This is one seriously cool T-Bucket, built to turn heads and put a smile on your face every time you hit the road. Under the hood is a supercharged 350 V8, delivering the kind of performance that makes this lightweight Ford incredibly exciting to drive. The engine is paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, giving you smooth and straightforward power delivery. Stopping power is handled by four-wheel disc brakes, giving this hot rod the braking performance you want to match its V8 power. Inside, you'll find bucket seats and a combination of vinyl and cloth interior, keeping the cabin simple, classic, and focused on the driving experience. This T-Bucket isn't trying to blend in. With its open-style hot rod design, compact proportions, powerful supercharged V8, and aggressive stance, it's built to stand out at every cruise night and car show. And because it's an automatic, it's easy to enjoy the power without overcomplicating the drive. Whether you want a weekend cruiser, a car show attention grabber, or simply a fun hot rod that puts a huge grin on your face, this 1925 Ford T-Bucket checks all the right boxes. It's a classic hot rod with supercharged V8 power, four-wheel disc brakes, bucket seats, and unmistakable T-Bucket attitude. If you want something small, loud, powerful, and impossible to ignore, this T-Bucket is ready to have some fun. 1924 Dodge Hot Rod. Price, $24,000 US. Location, Yuma, Arizona. Looking for a classic hot rod with serious vintage character and a head-turning presence? Take a look at this beautiful 1924 Dodge Hot Rod convertible. With just 1,241 miles driven, This is a rare opportunity to own a classic-inspired hot rod that has already been built and is ready to enjoy. The first thing that stands out is the styling. This Dodge combines the unmistakable character of a 1920s automobile with the aggressive attitude of a true hot rod. The convertible configuration makes it even more appealing, giving you the open-air experience that hot rod enthusiasts love. And this isn't a project that's waiting for someone to finish. According to the seller, the hot rod runs perfectly and is ready to hit the road. That means you can spend less time worrying about the build and more time doing what a hot rod is meant to do: cruise, make some noise, and turn heads everywhere you go. With its classic proportions, open-top design, and unique vintage appearance, this Dodge would be right at home at a local cruise night, weekend car show, or simply parked in your garage as a conversation piece. At $24,000, this 1924 Dodge Hot Rod offers a chance to own something that stands apart from the typical classic car. It's distinctive, it's fun, and most importantly, it's ready to drive. If you've been searching for a unique pre-war hot rod that combines classic style with the excitement of an open-top cruiser, this 1924 Dodge deserves a closer look. Only 1,241 miles, and it's ready to hit the road. 1933 Factory 5 Roadster. Price: $46,995. Location: Tampa, Florida. If you're looking for a roadster that combines classic American hot rod styling with modern performance and drivability, this 1933 Factory 5 Roadster deserves a serious look. This is an awesome build with the kind of presence that immediately grabs attention. From its classic roadster proportions to its aggressive stance, this car was built to stand out at car shows and deliver plenty of fun behind the wheel. Under the hood, you'll find a 302 V8, paired with an overdrive automatic transmission. That combination gives you strong V8 performance while keeping highway cruising more comfortable and relaxed. The chassis is equipped with the hardware you want in a performance-oriented build. It features coilover suspension, power steering, power brakes, and four-wheel disc brakes. That means better control, confident stopping power, and a driving experience that feels far more modern than the classic styling suggests. The look is completed with 17-inch wheels, giving the Roadster a strong, purposeful stance and adding a modern touch to its vintage-inspired design. Inside, the cabin is clean and functional, featuring a vinyl interior, tilt steering wheel, and seatbelts. It's designed to keep you focused on what this car is really about: the driving experience. And when you need a little more protection from the elements, the removable hardtop gives you added versatility. Keep it installed for a more enclosed driving experience, or take it off when you want that open-air roadster feeling. This build also comes with several desirable features, including power steering, power brakes, four-wheel disc brakes, coilover suspension, and a tilt wheel. It's the kind of car that can make an ordinary weekend drive feel like an event. Take it to a local cruise night, bring it to a car show, or simply enjoy the sound and feel of the V8 on an open stretch of road. One important detail for potential buyers: this vehicle is titled as a 2014 ASVE, with an IN rebuilt brand. Buyers should review the title information and vehicle history carefully before making a purchase. This 1933 Factory 5 Roadster offers an exciting combination of classic roadster character, V8 power, modern suspension, four-wheel disc brakes, and everyday driving features. If you're ready for a roadster that looks old school but drives with a more modern attitude, this Factory 5 build could be the hot rod you've been searching for. 1933 Ford Roadster Factory 5. Price: $47,000 OBO. Location: Fairport, New York. If you're searching for a roadster that combines classic 1930s styling with serious modern performance, this Factory 533 Ford Roadster is one you need to see. Finished in a stunning Viper red, the body has been carefully sanded and cleared, giving this roadster an exceptionally clean and polished appearance. And with approximately 90 miles, this build has barely been driven. But the real excitement starts under the hood. Power comes from a 32-valve 4-cam Ford Cobra V8, paired with a Ford AOD automatic transmission and an 8.8 rear end. This is a combination built to deliver serious performance while remaining enjoyable on the street. The chassis and suspension are equally impressive. It features a custom Factory 5 chassis, 4-link rear suspension, chrome front suspension, and coilover shocks all around. Stopping power comes from four-wheel disc brakes, giving this roadster the confidence to match its performance. The stance is completed with chrome billet wheels, measuring 18 inches up front and an impressive 20 inches in the rear. The result is an aggressive, modern look without losing the unmistakable character of a classic roadster. The details continue throughout the build. You'll find stainless steel exhaust with mufflers and pipes, a billet windshield frame, billet tilt steering column, custom steering wheel and levers and a locker shifter. Inside, the car features a custom interior, along with odometer gauges to keep an eye on the V8. And for cruising, you get a Pioneer in-dash audio system with Bluetooth and Pandora capability. Every part of this Roadster has been designed to create a unique combination of style, performance, and craftsmanship. This isn't simply a classic-looking car. It's a modern hot rod wearing the unmistakable shape of a 1933 Ford. At $47,000 OBO, this Factory 5 Roadster offers an impressive package for anyone who wants something rare, powerful, and ready to turn heads. If you want a Roadster with V8 power, 4-wheel disc brakes, coilover suspension, custom craftsmanship, and an unforgettable Viper red finish, this 33 Ford deserves a serious look. With only around 90 miles, this one is ready for its next owner to put it on the road and enjoy the build. 1930 Ford model. Price: $21,495 US. Location: Elkton, Maryland. If you're looking for a vintage Ford with classic beauty, strong mechanical condition, and a few welcome modern upgrades, this stunning 1930 Ford Model A deserves your attention. This is a beautiful example of a true American classic, finished in an elegant navy blue over black exterior with a tan interior. The combination gives this Model A a timeless appearance that looks right from every angle. This Ford has also been shown at multiple car shows, and it's easy to see why. The car presents in impeccable condition overall, with only a few small areas where the paint has minor scratches. The seller is happy to provide detailed photos of those areas for any serious buyer who wants a closer look. Mechanically, the car is reported to be sound and well cared for. It has been upgraded from the original 6-volt electrical system to a 12-volt system, giving the car a more practical and dependable electrical setup. And here's a feature you don't always expect in a classic from this era: working air conditioning. That means you can enjoy the unmistakable character of a vintage Model A while staying comfortable during warmer drives. The owner has taken impeccable care of this car, and it shows in the overall presentation and condition. Unfortunately, health concerns have led the owner to make the difficult decision to sell, creating an opportunity for the next enthusiast to take over a well-loved classic. Whether you're looking for a car show cruiser, a weekend classic, or simply a beautiful piece of Ford history, this Model A offers plenty of appeal. At $21,495, you're getting a vintage Ford with an attractive color combination, a strong mechanical foundation, a 12-volt electrical upgrade, and fully functional air conditioning. If you want a Model A that looks beautiful, has been carefully maintained, and is ready to be enjoyed, this 1930 Ford could be the classic you've been waiting for. 1932 Ford Vicky Hot Rod. Price: $35,000 US. Location: Hauppauge, New York. If you want a classic hot rod with bold styling, V8 power, and plenty of attitude, this 1932 Ford Vicky is ready to make an impression. This Vicky is described as a great running and great driving hot rod, making it an ideal summer cruiser for someone who wants to spend more time enjoying the road and less time working on a project. The first thing that grabs your attention is the slick black paint, giving this Ford a sinister and timeless appearance. There are some imperfections in the finish, but the overall look is unmistakably hot rod. The car is built around a 1932 Ford Victoria frame with a chopped fiberglass body and steel hood, creating the classic Vicky silhouette while giving the car a custom personality. Under the hood is a 350 small block Chevy V8, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and Ford 8-inch rear end. This combination gives the car the V8 character and straightforward performance you want from a traditional hot rod. Up front, a Mustang 2 front suspension with disc brakes adds modern handling and stopping capability. The car also features a tilt steering wheel, making the driving experience even more comfortable. And there's plenty of personality packed into this build. You get chrome Craigar wheels, Ford Focus ST bucket seats, power windows, a Bluetooth stereo system, an old-school horn, and electric exhaust cutouts. Those exhaust cutouts are especially fun when you want to open things up and let the V8 make its presence known. This isn't a car designed to disappear into traffic. The chopped body, black finish, chrome wheels, and unmistakable Vicky shape make it the kind of hot rod that naturally attracts attention. If you're looking for a summer cruiser that runs, drives, sounds great, and gets plenty of looks, this Vicky is ready to hit the road.